advise, if you haven't watched the previous episodes, to do so, because we kind of work up to this point. Now we're just exploring different types of sounds you get with add chords from minor to minor or minor to major with seventh chords, and we won't deal with upper extensions right now. So just minor. Now with the add 2, it's kind of dark, okay? Now E minor, add 2. And we could go to G minor, add 2. B flat minor, add 2. That's actually a very Howard Shore thing to do. He does that in his dark kind of build-ups. So we'll just use this. C minor with the add 6. Okay, we'll just continuously try to use that. So I could do something like this. So, I'm sorry, I have something in my throat. I was just kind of doing this add 6 arpeggio, or flat 6, I'm sorry. So, that's very Howard Shore-ish effect with that add 2. Very dark, disturbing. So, flat 6, add 6, add flat 6. Really cool effect. You might do that really quietly, just an arpeggiation like that with the added flat 6. Sorry. Or play a melody. And I'll leave it at that. I was using harmonic minor for the most part every time I was changed. So we could, with the flat 7, this actually is very taming with chromatic mediants minor to minor. So if I do that move, C minor to E minor, but with a flat 7, it's very calming. It doesn't sound nearly as dark. If I go to G minor from there, or B flat minor with a flat 7, it doesn't sound nearly as dark as this, or mysterious. It sounds very tame. So the flat 7 has a very taming effect as opposed to this. So if I do that with flat 7s, see, it's suddenly, that flat 7 really tames out those minor to minor medians. So let's go downward like that. Now let's C minor flat 7 to A flat minor to E minor flat 7, then back to C minors. I'm just playing a bunch of chromatic minor medians with flat 7s. Very taming. It doesn't sound nearly as dark or mysterious and whatnot as basic triads. So the major 7th on a minor chord is kind of uneasy. And here's an interesting thing. This major 7th creation creates an augmented chord over the C minor. It's just an observation, and it's common to an E minor chord as the major 7th and the A flat as the minor chord. There's the 7ths, so you don't even have to change that position, that shape. It's common to all 3 minor chords as the major 7th. So you could do something like this. So just an observation that major 7th is common to all roots. C minor, E minor, A flat minor, or G sharp minor, whatever you want to say. Very common. Sorry, I lost power. So we're going to go ahead and use this same move again and use major 7ths. We know that's common in both major 7th over a G minor major seventh over a B flat. So now that's extremely disturbing sounding. So you can use that, bear that in mind when you do that. It's an effect. So if I go minor to major, okay, with a flat 7, maybe a major 7th on the E, that's kind of nice. So the flat 7th to major 7th over a major chord is really nice. And even if we use a major 7th on a minor chord, we could actually make it nice if we go to the major 7th on the E. So it'll kind of, a temporary uneasiness feeling. So C minor, major 7th, maybe to A major 7th. So that mediant shift isn't so bad now. So that minor chord with the flat major 7th is not so bad when we switch like that to a major chord with a major 7th. And so I went to C minor, major 7th, E major, major 7th, and then C minor, major 7th to A major 7th. So A major, major 7th. So shifts like that are completely feasible. You might have a second of disturbing, but it feels more resolved that way as opposed to minor to minor to minor. So just simply knowing the effect of the types of 7ths and adds will have over specific chord mediant, chromatic mediant moves will help you stop digging for a sound. You'll know what you're looking for. You want to create something disturbing, just go from one minor mediant to the other and either have an add 2 or a flat 6 or the major 7th continuously from one chord to the next, from minor to minor. You want to have it tamed out. You use a flat 7 and shift that way from minor to minor. You want to use a major 7th and slightly disturbing, but kind of mellow it out on your shift. You can go from a minor chord with a major 7th to a major chord with a major 7th, and it sounds kind of actually nice all of a sudden. So just knowing these things is kind of handy. You could create moods and stuff